All right, it's Donnie OTB, Donnie on the boards. We're gonna react to this. Lush explains why he didn't stop for extra from pressing 607 Unk. It was crazy right there, man. I was sitting right there. You could even hear. I don't know. Well, actually, it won't be in this clip because it's on the news. But even that fool looked at me. He's like, "You're getting all this, right?" Blah 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 blah. And even one time talked about like, I think 607 Unk was like, "Well, what happened if like you smack?" So, I don't know. And I was just like, straight up, bro. Like, if this fuck 4Extra dude got up and lost his shit, for sure he's gonna get one off on you before the rest of us can like. I mean, bro, he might even get a few off on you, but we're gonna get in there and try to stop. Whoa, 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 hey, slow down, you know. But it's like, bro, for sure he's getting one, maybe a 2-piece off before everyone comes, or maybe that's all he needs. Once he 1-2s you and you drop, maybe he'll just, all right, we good. Do you learn your lesson? Maybe he'll help you up, dust you off. Who knows? That's a different kind of dude. So I wouldn't doubt that he would, if he kind of, but if you like disrespected him and disrespecting his hood, then maybe you're not gonna get that. But like, I'm sure with one of his homies that they just have a disagreement, they're like, all right, let's go in the back. Probably help each other get up, dust each other off. There's probably a different level of respect, but 607 Unk right there, if it came to that, he would probably, bro, even for extras open hand slap. Like, I've never really slapped, like, shook hands with him like that, but you see how he does with Adam, and he's like, bam, bam, bro. That's like everything into it. That's like, you know what he should do? He should take up power slap. That's what 4Extra should do. You got such like a hard handshake, like, dude, take up power slap. That's what you got to do. All right, well, let's get into this shit and see what Lush's excuses was for this shit, and then I'll debunk them because I was sitting right. Well, I mean, you guys seen it all too. So yeah, let's get into this shit.
So this is my whole point, and this is what I said several times. It's like he wanted to.
He ain't get set up, but you could have still helped Lush.
I mean, all right, that's such a weird deflection, but sure, if that's what I got to do.
You're not obligated to help.
I'm a company man. I guess I got to just eat that and take it on the chin.
You're not,
because there's a lot. On some real fool, there's a lot of shit I could say. You feel me? But I'm not going to. Like, no.
I think. I mean, they might have asked Lush to sit on there, but I wouldn't doubt Lush was like, I'll do it, raised his hand. I mean, bro, you're going to be on a fucking shit that's probably going to do pretty damn good. We can't see the members numbers, so really don't know how good it did on there, but we'll see when the clips start coming out. But just to be on that, you know, you got your little face card on there, Lush.
No, because I'm not gay.
Okay, sorry.
Because I'm not fucking gay.
Nah, say it.
Nah.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
What's your thoughts, though, on him trying to fight now?
My thoughts, I mean, I feel like he's probably.
Look at Flacco got sweaty ass armpits already, stressed out.
That makes me a little concerned that he doesn't actually want to come back. Like when I hear him say things like that, because I really want Unk to come back.
Why are you concerned?
Because I think Unk is an asset to this platform.
But if you
He
thought
can still be an asset if I live in LA.
But if you
why didn't I jump in front of 4Extras and protect him? I don't know, faggot.
But if you thought Unk was an asset in that moment, you should have made sure that your asset didn't feel like his life was in jeopardy or whatever to keep him here. Like sometimes you got to just accept, like, yo, too little, too late, saying that.
But ultimately he's not quote unquote my asset. He's a team member. You feel me? He's a part
when
of, like,
he gets views,
like,
that affects you getting.
Yeah, it do. It's an asset. It do, but it's like it's not. That implies some type of like proprietorship. Which,
Bro,
like,
you literally.
it's not. I have no skin in the game when it comes to Unk, other than if we're on the same team and we're pushing the same line. Like, it's a good look. And I feel like he's beneficial and is a disruption to a lot of the monotony over here.
But no one's asked you to do anything but keep one guy from saying, I'm going to kill you on camera. That's
I can't tell. We don't censor.
But dude, I'm sure 607 Unk, if you really been around the block, you're really from the streets, you've encountered people like 4Extra before. You knew what it was, how it was going to go. And I mean, that's just how he is. I mean, he says crazy shit to Adam too. You should have watched that fucking, who's that fucking weirdo, the kid star? Brown, something, Antonio, no, not Antonio Brown. Fuck, you guys know what I'm talking about, that crazy ass dude that Adam's had on a couple times. So yeah, you just know what kind of dude you're getting into with 4Extra, and I think he's just blowing it out of proportion. Saying he wants to fight 4Extra and doubling back with all that, I don't feel like a smart decision, but after that show, 4Extra took the picture with him. I'm sure you guys seen in the video, I didn't take a picture with you. We had to talk first, yada, yada, yada. When the podcast was done, 4Extra was like, all right, let's get that picture. That's his way of saying we cool. We figured it out. We got to the bottom. I understand your message. I understand what you're doing. It's maybe not all love, but it's cool. We figured it out. Because if Forex don't want to take a picture with him afterwards, then all right, there will, he feels some type of way, obviously. But he wanted to take the picture, so I just don't know where all this drama came from, unless you're just addicted to getting views and addicted to like controversy until it backfires on you one time. Because it would have been good if you and Forex worked it out and you could still fill content with him. By asking him to go to his hood, you obviously ain't really watched too much of Forextra's content, because whenever people ask him, he always kinds of shoot it down, says no, just says it ain't really for that. And with you trying to go viral, all that, like, he ain't gonna have you come to the hood and then start playing your little games, because there's gonna be somebody out of all of them that it just ain't feeling the games. And if he's equally from over there, he probably got equal say-so in what goes on or whatever you want to do, or whatever. I don't know. I'm just thankful Forex is kind of saving your ass by telling you he don't want to bring you to the hood. Honestly, you take it as he's not fucking with you. I take it as he's kind of trying to help you out and not put you in a situation that you probably shouldn't be put in. Yeah, I don't know. Forex a trippy dude, but at the end of the day, you just got to know what you're working with and who he is and what line he's pushing.
People can say whatever they want.
Bro, for one, you can be demonetized immediately for someone saying that. Two, it's not.
But it wasn't a live video.
It doesn't matter.
So it could clearly be like edited out.
But it's not this is not the place for that.
That's crazy. When we were doing it, I was tripping in the back of my head like, bro, can this fool be saying all this shit? But yeah, at that moment, it didn't cross my mind that, they're probably gonna go bleep it out. And, you'll be able to know what he said probably. I wonder, like, if you bleep it out, if you could put, like, subtitles, but, like, spell the words messed up. So, like, you know what the person's saying by the messed up, like the F with the pound sign, dollar sign, exclamation or whatever. So you know what they're trying to say. I wonder if YouTube would trip on that. But at the end of the day, you probably know what the hell he was saying anyways.
Unc is here as a professional. Forex knows that. I don't know why you guys act like these gang members, including Forex, don't know how to control.
So go ahead.
I don't know if you guys know how to. I don't know why you act like these people are just uncontrollable. Forex could be the hardest nigga on earth. When that guard in the county jail say, put your shoulder against the wall and walk from here to there, you know what he do? He walk his ass with his shoulder on the wall to wherever he's going. Because he recognized he weighs the risk and the reward. If I don't do that, 12 guards gonna beat my ass.
Yeah, but he's not responsible for
But
that.
I'm telling you,
this is like such a weird thing to put on me, guys.
Listen, for
I feel you to a degree,
if
but like
Forex
20%.
knows this is his place of employment,
Yeah.
he's
Which he
making
does.
great money. He's driving a Benz or whatever. I saw a Benz, I think. Bro understands my bag could be at risk if I don't calm my ass down. And he's smart enough to know that.
Forex is driving a Benz? Damn, bro. I didn't even know if I had a license. Jesus Christ. Imagine, I'm not a road rager. I don't really argue with people. Like, if you giving me a hard time or whatever, I might talk a little shit, but I'm not going to roll down my window, start hooting and hollering and fucking driving all crazy. Well, I'm more of like, all right, if you're waiting in line, I'm a 1-for-1 guy all day. Let's be fair. You try to double up on me, that's when I'm going to try to be an asshole, because like I said, I'm a 1-for-1 guy all day, dude. Let's be fair. But as soon as you try to double up, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that's just crazy. What makes you different than everybody else that you get a cut, But yeah, back to Forex road raging, man. Imagine that guy being mad road raging, driving up. Man, that'd be crazy. But I'll fucking be out of there, bro. Fuck, gone.
First thing for a dude like that is to go back to being regular. I'm telling you that. You see what happened with Almighty? Bro went insane. He went PC to the insane unit when he lost his job. All I'm saying is you got to use the leverage that
Sus, I'm going to say it. I feel like I'm the only one ever standing up for this guy, bro. Maybe because I, been through the system a couple times. I understand. Bro, you can't be saying someone PC'd up without knowing. Plus, Brandon, I'm just going to put it out there. One day after the show, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, when you were done, you're like, oh, Sus ain't in PC. My homie just got out of jail and he was with them and he's in blues. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, why are you going to keep saying this bullshit if your homie told you straight up what it was? Like, this is where you can have your opinions and you can have all that. But now when you're like bullshitting or holding back parts of the truth or this or that to paint your narrative, what else are you doing that with? That it just makes me question all that. Personally, I've been to the county jail. My first time ever going to the county jail, I got put in overflow. I got put on the floor with the dorms in Twin Towers, stuck there for like a month, and then one day they called my name, took me across to Old County, and then made it up to Wayside. But you can go to Twin Towers in overflow. I mean, it happened to me. So I'm not going to sit there and say sus, this, that, and the other. If I've been through the same situation and I wasn't PC. Now, if he went to court, and I heard when he went to court, he was wearing blues too, I think. But if he was wearing yellow tops, playing that whole game, that would be a little crazy because we see him all the time on the show. We've been around him. Like, this fool obviously ain't nuts. Like, what are you doing that for? But we can't put that on him. And plus, bro, Brandon, your homie got out of jail, called you and told you he wasn't. So I don't know why you keep trying to spread this false narrative.
You have. Hey, calm down, bro. We ain't trying to have no.
I felt like I tried to intervene him. Then when he told me not to, I was like, "Oh."
When he told you to shut up and stay out of it.
Well,
but Lush, okay, yeah,
I thought that was like a pretty normal thing to do. But I guess.
Yeah, no, look, it looked a little crazy, but yeah, it's a normal thing to do, bro. You try to like get in the middle. The one dude's like, "Stay the fuck out of it," and. Now that's when you would take the next step, like, oh no, that's really my homie, or this, I gotta stand with this guy. Then you would try to intervene more. But when you really ain't got a dog in the fight and you're just thrown in this mix too, hey, stay out, fuck, all right, cool, fuck, and then you got all fucking 4 extras homies right there, like, bro, what are we really gonna do? You think me and Lush with our fucked up sciaticas are really gonna be able to stop some shit? Fuck, bro, good luck. I don't even want. I'd be so nervous getting into something, thinking, man, am I gonna throw out my sciatica? Because, bro, if that shit goes out, that's fucking like 4 or 5 days, bro. Last time it was like a week. I've had 1 week and a half, dude. Just fuck. But I go to the gym and stretch mine out, and I try to do squats. So I take care of it and try to keep it going good, rather than Lush. You see him walking with the limp and always sitting down. He probably got calloused, a callous sciatica nerve. That's when it's like trapped in there, and then it goes down to your foot. I try to put him up on game and tell him what I do to take care of mine, but he obviously don't listen. Buzz balls, I don't think, help the sciatica. They maybe take the pain away, but all right, let's get back into it. I rambled.
Guess I should have physically tried to restrain Flo Extra.
Now, do you respect?
Not bad, guys.
No, okay. But do y'all respect?
Absolutely retarded.
Yeah, let's go to Kenny, man. Do you respect going back to Texas? And now he's dissing and asking to fight.
He's a scary ass.
Lame as and everyone knows that that's lame, and I think he's lame for that. But I mean, obviously, like, but what else was he supposed to do?
But why is it lame though?
Because he's not here and he's not talking to like the person, like 4 extra in person.
But he said that's how in St. Louis do. He said we gonna act like it's cool, and then we gonna go and come spin the block. But he never spent the block, bro. You got scared and vacated the country, the state.
Yeah.
Like you didn't just leave and say you pouted like a first, then you talked online, and then you ran back to St. Louis. Bro, Unc.
Whoa, be careful dissing Unc like that, man.
Listen,
his energy was consistent though the whole time.
I'm not dissing anybody. You are supposed to be a Hoover Crip or whatever he is.
Yeah.
He got that tatted on his body, apparently. I'm just saying, if that's what gangsta is in St. Louis.
Is that really what he is, though? Because he always says...
Yeah. It says he has Hoover tatted.
Listen, man.
He's 150 pounds lighter than...
Yeah, I don't, like I said earlier, I don't agree with Unc getting on the phone and saying all that crazy shit. But after the interview that day with 4 Extra, Unc said it on the other day. He was the last one to leave. Because I talked to him a little bit about the interview afterwards, shot the shit. It was all good, bro. He was the last one to leave. Like I said, they took the picture. It was all good. And then once he found out when Adam wasn't there in Texas, I think he's from over there, like Missouri, Texas. Like that's all a stomping ground. So once he found out Adam was there, he just used it to his advantage, in my opinion, to like, oh, I'm going to go out there, run around, do some things, but I'm going to make it look like this whole narrative and, just chasing the views and the clicks. But I'm sure he just didn't go out there for Adam because he got a lot of ties over there. He's probably out there working, doing stuff, and just right opportunity. Let's go. Yeah, everybody got their own narrative, though. But that's how I look at it. Talking shit on the video, saying that's how St. Louis does it. I'm pretty sure everybody from St. Louis probably don't do it like that. And by you saying that they all do it like that, I bet you they don't like it. Because, yeah, it's just a little crazy. Like, now if it's both for content and 4 Extra is going back at you and you guys were building this narrative and getting views, and like, all right, I would see it working. But if 4Extra's kind of staying quiet about it, from what I've seen, and you're over here hooting and hollering, it's one-sided. So it don't seem like it's working or it's all playing out right. Yeah, like I said, man, it would have been better if you and 4Extra found a way to work together and do stuff. It would have just widened your horizon instead of thinking like he's punking you. Because he didn't bring up your hood. He didn't bring up anything. It was just about you having the gay comments about him and a few other things. And that's just how he handles it. He's going to confront you about it, sound a little aggressive. Yeah, maybe his whatever. I'll say it on mine because I don't really give a shit. When he's saying, "Oh, I'll kill you," maybe he's really saying, "Oh, I forgive you. I love you." You just got to read between the lines. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm wrong, probably. But
I think Unc deserve a listen, I'm not dissing Unc. I think bro deserve a DP.
Nah, cut it
and
off,
if his homies don't DP, bro,
as in
that
double
says
penetration
a lot about what's going on in St. Louis. That's what I'm telling you. No, listen. He gets to speak on LA politics. He gets to say people got their Crip card snatched and all that stuff. Bro, let's be consistent. Bro got to get DP by the homies, or he just gonna forever be a buster, and it's gonna be a forever stain.
Do you think he
on
jumped the
St.
gun by?
Louis.
Do you think he jumped the gun by like quitting though, and thinking that like he was actually gonna die?
Well, he's a scary ass. So
he's not scary though. He's smart.
He is scary.
Listen, bro. If I'm him, I would listen. If I'm him, I would have never agreed to move to LA. Why would you need to move to LA like the interview? Bro, just stay in St. Louis or stay in Houston.
Well, he saw the value
into LA like once a month and do your interviews. You even choosing to move to LA is just the dumbest thing I could ever think of.
But he did see the value of like the whole no jumper collaboration and all.
And he still has that though.
Yeah.
Just fly in and do your and fly back like he did. As soon as he got them here, he went to Houston right to find I think Adam, right? So hence I'm saying, bro, you can still do the no jumper collaboration and all that by just flying in.
Have you ever?
But he's doing a little more than no jumper. He's on Can Capone now. Who else is he trying to work out stuff to get on there and do some shit? I'm just curious where the money's coming from. Maybe Cam's paying him. I'm assuming he probably told him the same thing he told Adam. Let's just do this. He's probably trying to build his following and get his numbers up. But yeah, just watering yourself down and doing it for free. And he even said he's paying for guests to come and doing all this. Maybe that's why he drove to Texas, because he can't afford the flights. But just, I don't know, man. I wonder what the end game is. Like, you're going to come out here, water yourself down with all these, then beef with them and go do your own thing? I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe he's smarter than the rest of us, but I just don't really see what his plan right now is. And instead, he's just coming to cause, like, bullshit and confusion. He said he's trying to spread love, but you seem like you're spreading something else. Oh, I do all this to get my message across. People ain't even listening to the message when they're fucking mad about all the bullshit you just said. They're not even gonna take the message serious after hearing all the bullshit you said. Make it make sense. Only time will tell. And then, I wanted to say with how he learned from Brick. Brick wouldn't say the crazy shit in front of you and then apologize right after. Brick would get on the phone or on the podcast, talk a bunch of crazy shit, then get on the phone with you and say, "Oh, it's just a play, da-da-da-da-da, whoop, whoop, whoop." That was more Brick's thing. He would say something crazy online or on his live, beef with you, get a reaction, and then he would circle back, call you on the phone and say, "Ah, man, it's just we're running a play. And whether the people were happy with it or not, I mean, at that point, I guess they understand it's a play. I mean, I guess if you're telling them it's a play, then they're not going to come with both fucking barrels blazing when they catch you slipping somewhere, right?
In St. Louis?
No.
It's a shithole. Why wouldn't you want to be in California? Beautiful weather.
Well, he's in Houston right now, so he lives in Houston.
Even Houston is crap compared to California. Bro is in a nice area. He doesn't have to worry about running into people who might not like him or just the usual faces. He's on camera. No one knows him in California. He's building his buzz. He gets to put his face out there in Cali. California is the biggest market. It's also the richest market. So I understand totally why he would come out here. What else is he going to be doing? Sitting up in a crack house? Like, bro did the smart thing. All I'm saying is, as much as he criticized other people, saying they got marked out, saying they got holes, saying they got their crib car, to get up and run away when, in my opinion, it looked like 4 Extra just playing with bro.
Not after what he's been saying the last 2 days.
Would you beat up someone who weighs 100 pounds?
No.
Neither would 4 Extras. I'll guarantee you.
Shit.
Like I said earlier, and I'll say again, 4 Extra took the picture with him afterwards, so there was some kind of level of understanding and respect at that point. 4 Extra packed up, burnt rubber. Unc was still chilling there. If there was some kind of issue or something would have happened. Instead, I bet you 4 Extra's pissed now because he was like, bro, I was cool with you, took the picture, did all this, and then now you're running your mouth? Like, I highly doubt 4 Extra's part of this play. I don't see it.
Bro,
boy, man, listen, man.
It hurts his brand.
You are heavily optimistic.
Beat up someone that little.
You are optimistic.
Look, it's smart for Unc to
Fortune don't give a fuck.
This is people want to pop and be like, oh, like it was super janky, it was a setup. Like, really, this was the safest environment for him to have that dialogue, which he needed to have.
He could have never had it.
Especially, it's no, because he does a lot of, like, if you watch Unc's content, you know what I mean? Like, watch what he does. He interviews a lot of gang members and does things like that. But it's like,
that was the worst thing for his brand ever, nigga.
Not really.
Are you crazy?
Like, not really. Like,
Finn, he messed up 100% of the motion he had by doing that dumb shit.
He really did. He really did.
No, how?
Next to Almighty, that's probably the worst.
How? No,
And he was like a mystical figure, like a lord. Oh my God. And then he said it for the 4 Extra and lost all the aura, all the mystique, all the lore. That was the stupidest shit he could have ever.
Yeah, it was hard. And I've said this because I respect people when, like, J Main. What? I don't. Whatever. Let me reread this. J Main. Who the fuck else, bro? J Main and people like that, when they come sit down and they got like a character or a gimmick, when you do it on Instagram for a minute or two, it's way easier to stay in character. When you get an interview from being popular or popping from this character, can you hold this character for an hour? Most people can't hold it for longer than 10 minutes. So like, you'll watch the old J Main interviews and he's like got his character and then he'll fade out and it'll be normal J Main. And then he'll realize, oh, I'm not doing my character, so he'll come back in with like a bunch more like energy in the character, and then it'll fade away. 607 Unc was one of the dudes that could usually keep the character for the whole interview. Like, we did the No Jumper show 3-4 hours, stayed in the character a lot of the time. That 4 Extra interview, he wasn't in character most of the time. Sometimes, and when he tried to, the tone came off and it just didn't read right. So you'll see him. He's like his normal 607 in a lot of that interview.
That's how you know he was scared.
Man, what?
That's how he know that's how you know he was scared, because when money will make dudes do some crazy shit. When you jeopardize your bag over what someone said, you could tell me every day, I'm gonna kill you when you go to No Jumper. I'll just say, okay, I just need to bring my gun, but I'm still be back up here. You even say, so everyone who thinks I'm dumb, my take was stupid, what was the first word that came out of Munchie B and Have Faith mouth when it was brought up that 4 Extra said he was gonna kill Unc? What's the first thing they said?
What did they say?
He was playing.
Yeah,
they
clearly.
both said he was playing.
Clearly.
So I'm saying the same thing, because to me it just looked like he was playing. Bro was even laughing.
Well, no matter what, you gotta say he is playing, because if you say he's serious, I mean, I'm sure his probation officer probably already seen it, probably watches everything he does. I don't know if he's still on probation or what the deal is, but yeah, that could be read the wrong way. Like, I guess, but still, it's on YouTube, it's shit talking. I mean, I guess if they really wanted to fuck with him, they could like play some games, definitely call his ass in and interrogate him about it. But I think they probably know it's just YouTube, and I don't know. That's a whole nother fucking rabbit hole to go down. But we got to the end of it. I got the green light from Adam the other day, because, I've been around him, bro, probably like 8 years now. And I just want to start making YouTube videos. So the other day I was like, hey, bro, do you care if I make YouTube videos about No Jumper? Because, I mean, I don't know. You guys seen the show a couple weeks ago when Ant was saying how much he makes. I mean, you can see your Flacco always talking about how much he makes. Like, and Flacco sacrificed a lot to make those videos and get there, which I ain't trying to sacrifice that much. And I ain't really chasing that big of a bag, but fuck, young Ant, I forget how much he said, but, or even if, I'm pretty sure he said I can't remember, but that was just like, damn, bro. I got wife and kids. I need everything I can get. So I just told Adam, like, hey, bro, do you care? And he was like, huh, what? I was like, I want to start making videos. And it's like, I know what to say. I know what to react to that's already out there. Damn, I totally lost what I was going to say with it. But pretty much I got the green light from Adam, so now I'm just going to start pumping these out. You know, I'm like the dude sitting in the corner running the board, so I see it from my point of view, my angle. So I'm just going to start just reacting to all this shit, putting it out there, just try to pave my own little way, you know? So with that, let me know what you think, what you like, what you don't like, subscribe, all that bullshit. All right, later.